Welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
I'm Kate Reeves.
And I'm Gemma Peanut.
It's Friday, late November. Ha! It's the slide.
It's that manic time of year. Have you
Yep.
done all your shopping?
I've done bits, but I'm not going overboard this year.
Same.
As DLs will know, this is my first. Hang on, if you've got little ears in the car, I won't say. Let's just say it's our first not so magical Christmas.
Ooh, intentionally.
Well, they know.
Yeah.
So,
But are you going to keep up some traditions?
all of them, but
Yeah.
it actually takes the pressure off a little bit, and it's quite nice. I feel no magic is lost. We're all very excited, but it's a bit more like I can chill a little bit. You know, not as much gathering of the stuff.
Yeah.
Less elf, more drunk mum under the tree. You know,
Fun. Love that for you.
love that for me. How about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite organised this year. I've got my list of gifts.
Great.
We're sticking to the typical something you want, something you need, something you wear, something you read formula, which I quite like for the kiddos. And we don't go crazy on Santa.
Yeah, you got your knickknacks.
Yeah,
Knick-knack,
Santa's got a
paddywhack.
stocking. Might throw in a book or something.
Great.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're also going quite chill in the adult parts of my life.
Nice.
Like everyone's held hands and agreed.
that we're all.
Be chill.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's quite good.
I love that.
Yeah. Just enjoy the weather and the company and the.
So don't
Family
panic.
times.
Christmas doesn't have to be manic.
You
Yeah.
heard it here first.
I was feeling quite manic at the start of this episode, and Rebs, you've soothed me.
I was going to say cut to next week, and Jem's like, oh my God, I forgot a whole family member.
Yeah, but do you know what's still manic and full of panic? Is the lemon tree.
Shh, mate,
Yeah.
it's never not panicking.
Yeah.
Vibrating with
I
panic.
mean, this time of year, the
Help me.
lemonades.
Help me, Jem and Revs. Help me. I'm a problem that you can't solve.
Well, there's nothing like the end of the year to trigger all your childhood wounds because you see a lot of family, you know?
Love it.
It's not all roses. But let's see who wrote in to the Bestie hotline today.
I love that you tried to preempt your disappointment with like, did someone call? Nope. It's a write-in.
It's a write-in.
We're here for it. It's okay.
Our DL says, my son started at a new school this year and he's really settling in beautifully. He's found an amazing group of mates and everything's going really well. But there's been a discussion around class preferences for next year, and my neighbour, who has a son, same age, different class, is really pushing for our boys to be together next year. The thing is, her son is not the greatest influence. He constantly puts my son down when we carpool. He's got horrible negative self-talk and he can be quite rude and aggressive.
Oh.
Do I email the school and say quietly, please don't put them together, knowing that my neighbour is really pushing for it? Or is it just a part of parenthood, navigating friendships, and I need to let it go?
Fuck your neighbor.
I agree.
Advocate for your kids.
I feel so strongly about this.
Listen to your mama bear instincts. This is so black and white for me. Email the school on the down low. She'll never know. And say, this is the situation. I'm sure they get these
all
every
the time.
single year.
Advocate for your kid.
Yes.
I mean, considering you listing out how he negatively influences your child, I would do everything I can to give my son respite from that. Because if they're friends
and neighbors.
and neighbors, they'll find each other recess, lunch, and maybe after school.
Yeah.
But again, as a parent, you can only control what you can control. And this is absolutely something you can control.
100%. As they get older, you might not be able to. So get as many years under your belt as you can, I say.
100p.
I mean, I don't have much else to say on that one. Done!
I've got a girlfriend who went through this last year and she was racked with guilt.
Yeah.
It was the same situation where her friend was like, wouldn't it be great if they were together? I might request that. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she confided in me and I was like, no, you absolutely should listen to your gut on this. You know what? I know people who request separation even when there isn't a negative influence.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're such besties that there's like a codependence there and no one's bad, but a parent's strategy might be for them to learn to diversify their friendship groups,
Not
have an
put all their eggs in one friend.
have an
Yeah.
opportunity to meet other kids. And so for
100%.
those reasons, they separate kids. As Rev said, lots of people do it.
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly normal. I don't think you need to feel an ounce of guilt.
No, not at all. Take that off your list of worries.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, they're never going to know.
Yeah,
And you're not doing the wrong thing.
not at all. And you know what? The school will back you in terms of your anonymity on this. For example,
yeah.
if your neighbor was like, hey, the boys put each other's names down, didn't they? Why didn't they end up in a class? The school will wear that
Yeah,
themselves.
totally.
They will say, we actually think they shouldn't be together for these, and they'll come up with the reasons.
Yeah.
You know?
Or it'll just be like a great mystery that's never solved, and everyone will move on when
Yeah.
they get their classes next year.
And it's so fine for you to perform, oh, it's a shame, but, lucky we're neighbours.
Yeah.
And they see lots of each other in other ways.
100%. Having two gregarious, socially happy kids, I have many times had to remind myself that they're not a support animal for another kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few times I've had parents who are like, oh, we'd really love to get Isla, and oh, will Teddy do this? And I'm like, you know what? Like I appreciate that this is, and how lovely. And I'm very flattered that my kid is a positive influence or makes your kid feel good or whatever. But like, I'm not going to like put them in a holiday camp or request a class, or I'm not going to bend over backwards to help someone else's kid if it's going to, not support my kid.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put my kid first,
Yeah.
I don't think that makes you bad, or I
No.
think you just got to go, you know what? Like, my kid's not your kid's support animal.
Yeah.
It's not really their responsibility.
Yeah.
They're just a kid living their life.
Totally. Unless
Yeah.
your kid is indifferent and is like, yeah, that summer holiday camp sounds good. And there's an undercurrent of intent there to support someone else's kid, that's fine. But if something's that your kid's like, that camp's lame, or I don't want to do that.
Or if it's just too much of a responsibility, like sometimes,
Oh, that's interesting.
you know what I mean? Like, I just
Yeah.
don't think it's another 8 or 10 or 12-year-old's job
Yeah.
to help out another. I'm not saying don't be friendly and charitable and part of a community, or we should always try and help and uplift our friends and include them and stuff. But when it becomes just too much of a job
Okay.
for another
interesting.
kid, it happens.
Yeah, that's an interesting
Yeah.
perspective because I've not had that experience yet with my kids.
Yeah.
Being someone's support animal, they're just, friends or not friends, I
Yeah.
guess, with their people.
You've got our 100% full body yes seal of approval from both of us. Do what you think is right, Mama.
100p, we enable you fully and give you permission.
We back you. We're in your corner.
And you know what? Your school should back you too, and
Yeah.
they probably will.
I don't think you'll meet any resistance anyway.
No
here.
way. Wow, that was quite a delightful dilemma in the sense that we
Agreed?
agreed and we were really firm in our view.
Quite adamant, actually.
Yeah, this is quite rare. you
Yeah,
might
what's
say.
happening? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Anyway, it must be the time of year.
Come on, guys, bring us a hard one. Get us something to tussle over.
Revs wants the spicy noodles.
Love the spicy noodles.
She does. Don't we all? Give us the tea.
Don't forget, guys, these whole episodes are on YouTube, Bestie Hotline, and our regular episode. Been getting some lovely DMs lately about how people are putting us on while they do the treadmill or they're at work. We're very happy to put our faces in front of your eyeballs.
I love personally falling asleep to a podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just put it on my laptop. I start watching it like a movie. It's very soothing.
Yeah.
And then I drift off to the land of Nod.
There we go. You heard it here first. We will personally put you to sleep.
We love you, DLs.
We will be back in your ears on Tuesday with a regular episode.
Have a lovely weekend ahead.
Bye-bye.